All right, we recording. We live. We direct. It's episode 39 of the COD. It's your boys Ryan and Paul. Yes, sir. We got a super special guest, the homie Ease World from the
Yo,
Spaced Out
yo.
Guala Boys.
Yes,
But
sir.
yeah, man, I had them waiting for a little bit. I had some errands to attend to. But yeah, we back. We in studio, I guess, if you want to call it that. But we here, man. We sitting down with Ease. I was telling him beforehand, I was speaking to the homie Cook Up, and I was telling him, I need somebody to interview. I'm trying to reach out. And the first thing that crossed my mind before he even answered, I said, the homie Ease. That's a mutual friend. You know, if you didn't know, I was on Diptape 1 and I'm on
Yo.
Diptape 2. So I definitely have been trying to reach out and just get a conversation going with the homie for a little bit. So it's perfect. All the stars are aligning. But the people heard me give you this intro. And for everyone who doesn't know, who is Ease World?
Um. I guess. Just like somebody that's like probably not even from here. Like from outer space and shit.
All right, I see you. I see you.
Um.
Which works
No.
well with the group name, the Spaced Out Guala Boys, right?
Exactly. Exactly. That's my whole thing, man. Space.
Okay, okay. Now I know a huge influence for you is Cuddy. So
Yup.
did any of that space did any of that space feel come from Cuddy, or were you always from another planet?
I feel like. I feel like definitely. It definitely enhanced it, but like even when I was like little, like a little kid and shit, like people would ask me like, "Yo, what you want to be when you grow up?" I'd always be like, "An astronaut."
Okay.
So like I feel like that kind of stemmed into like the music thing.
Yes, sir.
But yeah,
Now, earlier I was given the rundown on, you know, Dip Tape 1 mixtape, Dip Tape 2. So let's start at the Dip Tape 1, because that's when I really started getting introduced to Ease World and the whole universe that you got going on with your music. So
yeah,
explain to us what dip means, or dipped, or to be dipped.
dipped. So pretty much the word dipped is like another word for like when you're like fresh. It's
Yes, sir.
actually they used to use it back in the day. I got it from it was this documentary called Fresh Dress,
Okay.
and it was pretty much just like all about hip hop and like fashion and hip hop. And they would
Yeah.
interview like I think it was a Kid and Play that they interviewed, and that
Yeah.
was like one of the words that they described like they were like, "Yo, we was dipped." After I heard that, I was like, "That's I gotta roll with that." And then we went to drop 2006.
Yeah.
I wanted to do something like I want to do a mixtape before the actual 2006 project came
Yeah.
out. And I was talking to Cam. I was like, "Yo, we got to do a mixtape. Like, you got to host it. It'll be like songs that didn't make the project, and then like we could do like remixes and shit, and then we could throw like homies on there."
Yeah.
And he was with it, and I don't even remember how we came up with the name. I think like one of us just like set it on some like the dip tape, like
Yeah.
mixtape, like, and then we kind of put it together. That first one we put it together in like 2 weeks, bro. It was pretty wild. I remember when he sent me the nothing joint that he
Yeah. Yeah.
got on,
Yeah.
bro. When I heard that, like that, he sent it to me in the morning, and I like
Uh,
that's like what I woke up to. As soon as
hey,
I heard it, bro, I was like, yo, I started writing right away, and I was like, that's definitely one of my
hey,
favorite joints
my
on
dog.
that first project.
Thank you, fam. Because like I always remember that too, right? Because he was like, "Yo, Ease World, man, he doing this thing out here. I know you'd rock with him. Like, yo, both in the babe, the fashion, everything, man. Just
Yeah,
like spit this verse. I'm trying to get you in tune." So he sends over nothing, and I'm like, "All right." Like one thing I really respect about Ease is that you really true to what you say, so like when you say dipped, when you say 2006, when you say you're influenced by Cuddy or Pharrell or something like that, you can see that. And it's not like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm going to be that with trap beats, so I'm going to be that for today. Like you stick true to those roots. So I'm
No,
like,
yeah.
if I'm a rap on nothing, I gotta come correct, So it's like let me let
Nah,
me
you
let me ease myself in with Pharrell's verse, and let me rap something that makes it seem like I'm in that world. So I was like, all right, I think I did it justice, man. But
you definitely went in, bro.
hey, bro, like thank you for that, because that song was raw. But let me kind of dive into your, I guess, choice to keep rapping over instrumentals, because I feel like that's how, at least when I was growing up, that's what a mixtape was. You
Yeah.
you hear other people's instrumentals, you put a freestyle or a verse on it, you put your spin on it, you kill it. But somewhere along the way, people kind of started switching up and started putting out many projects as mixtapes, all
Yeah.
original music, everything. So what
Yeah.
made you really want to go back to that era and put like, 20, 21, 22, 23 songs on a project?
Well, it pretty much was that, like what you just said, like the shit that we grew up on. Like we used to listen to like mixtapes that were that long, you know what I mean? And I feel like probably like the blueprint for like the dip tapes was I don't know if you heard Kanye's Can't Tell Me Nothing
Yes,
mixtape.
sir. Before graduation, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he literally put that out as like a promo for graduation. So
Hey.
like I was like, yo, we should do that for 2006. That's when we came up with the first one. And like the structure of that mixtape, he literally had like snippets on there from like graduation and like remixes for like over like beats that he fucked with, and then like songs from like his camp and shit that he wasn't even on and shit. So we just kind of took that and like made it our own. That's why there's like songs that I'm not even on and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, just want to give people that feeling, that we
And
got when we was doing
yeah,
the.
and you low key stepped it up on this the Diptape 2, the second installment, because not to give anything away if anyone hasn't heard it yet, but you got Sir Michael Rocks on there
Oh yeah,
doing a drop. You got Andrew Barber doing a drop.
yeah, bro. That shit.
It's really dipped this time around.
Nah, yeah, man. That shit is it's still kind of bugged that like we were even able to get that. But yeah, that shit's definitely dope.
Hmm.
And
So
I want to go to you
yeah,
guys
go
with
on, go
that
on.
real quick. Yeah, first of all, receiving a fresh track early in the morning, get those artistic juices flowing, you know what I'm saying? Jumping on there and laying it down. How would you describe your style? Everybody kind of has a style. You say you modeled yourself after Cuddy was one of your influences, but how would you in your own words describe like how you come on the track?
Um, I guess like futuristic nostalgia. That'd be like a good way to put it. It's hard to describe. I see that's hard. That's like a hard question when people ask me how to describe myself, because I can't really like uh I
Pinpoint.
don't yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because every time I like make music, it's not like I'm trying to like, it's what I feel, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? So like I could tell you what influences me, but like I guess like futuristic nostalgia would be like the best way that I could put it.
And I
It's
think
like,
that's a perfect transition to speak on 2006, just going chronologically from Dip Tape 1 to the next project. Now 2006 was like, the first time I really seen you in album mode. This is a
yeah,
full project with original production. Everything is from your universe, and like you said, it's mad futuristic, but it's named 2006. So why
yeah.
did you name it that specific year?
That was that was definitely the year that like uh I feel like I got introduced to that whole world, like the Pharrell, like blog era kind of,
Yeah.
and it definitely changed like my whole. It changed like everything that I was into after that. You know what I mean? That was also the same year that the Ice Cream Skate video came out.
Word, word.
Um,
And that's what
and
influenced the Diptape 2 cover, right?
yeah, the cover
See.
for the
Yeah.
for that.
I remember
But
trying to go buy that over at Zoomies when it dropped.
oh yeah, man, I have it. I just don't have the case.
Damn.
Yeah, but low key, the 2006 was supposed to be an EP at first. It was gonna be like
Okay.
a 3-song EP, and then we just kept making like songs like that sounded like that, like on some like Neptune shit.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, we had like over 20 songs. So we actually had to cut it down, which is
Okay.
like part of the reason why we decided to do the dip tape
2.
as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Word. Or Diptape 1, actually. My bad,
Yeah,
my
dip
bad.
tape
Yeah.
one, dip tape
Okay.
one.
Now, I was gonna ask about 2, but before we get to 2, I seen the homie. Well, I'm not gonna say the homie, I haven't met him yet, but the homie of the homie, Don Trevino,
Oh yeah, he's
legendary
right here.
Don. How long he been producing with you and working with you? What's the vibes?
He's been around since like I want to say we met in like 2015, 16.
Okay.
And like we just got to work as soon as we linked.
Yeah,
Like,
because you work well over his production, man. So it's definitely a good mix with your sound and his.
no, yeah.
Quick question for Don though. You still got any of them t-shirts available? The condo t-shirts?
You say you still got any
What's up, man?
You still got
I'm
any
checking.
George Condo t-shirts available? I see you pop it off with them.
Oh man, absolutely, man. Yeah. Hey, whenever you just slide in the DM, man.
Hey, for real, for real.
And
You
I got
need
you
that.
anytime.
I definitely
Appreciate you,
peep
bro.
it. I definitely peep it, man.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro. That means a lot, man. That shit.
Yeah. So like, yeah, so I asked Ease like how he started working with you and everything. But like what's your side of it? What really gravitated you to working with Ease? Because like I said, your sounds work well. So
Man, well, you know what's funny is that I'm gonna put you out there real quick, but he used to serve me. He used to be
okay.
my guy to get my
Yeah.
medicinal things from.
Extra depth.
And I remember one time
Yes,
he
sir.
had pulled up on me. I was somewhere. I don't know where we were at, but he served me, and for some, we just started like talking about music, man, and like he was like, man, you
we
show
started
crazy.
talking about clothes first, I think.
Oh yeah, he had a babe hoodie on, and I was like, oh dude, like that's a
Yeah.
babe hoodie, and then we started talking about like Pharrell and like Neptunes and NERD, and then like MF Doom. And so I was like, oh man, like this is somebody else who like kind of gets it. Like
Yeah.
that's what I grew up listening to. Like I really grew up with like Pharrell and NERD. That was like that's you know what I mean. That's my childhood. So to see
Yeah.
somebody else who like genuinely appreciated the same thing in the same way, I was like, oh man, there's something here, you know.
Yeah. And it's crazy, man, because I definitely see like, say like if I see like you chopping it up with Chuck online or something like that, or say I seen like, Ease in the studio with you and Chuck the other day, and I'm like, damn, this is really dope, bro, because when I was graduating high school, that's when Black Mags dropped. And I remember really trying to like, I don't know what I was thinking, but I was trying to reach out to get them to perform at like my graduation party or some shit.
Bro,
Like, what's the ticket? You know what I
that
mean? Like,
whole wave, man, was just like tackle
yeah,
backs. Then we had going fishing to fish ride bicycle.
well,
It's just like bake sale. Like, it's just man, like those guys was just like on a different like
in a different atmosphere, man.
I'm saying, because like I've seen him around Chicago a few times, and every time it's the same. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like I still kind of bug out
Legends,
and try
bro.
to get their,
No,
attention and shit
facts.
like that. But
Legends,
like
bro.
just like seeing y'all, right? Like, okay, we connected over this, we connected over culture, clothes, and everything. And then to see y'all, like I'm saying, it's a big accomplishment, at least in my eyes, to be for y'all to even be in their presence talking and shit like that. So it's like I don't see y'all forcing anything, and I think that's the key to the success in your realm. I don't see y'all forcing anything because the cool kids, they're just in that same lane. Like I fuck with the dip, I fuck with the fresh clothes, I fuck with the culture, I fuck with they take a
Overall
lot of
lifestyle.
influences from stuff and put it in their music. So y'all all in the same universe now. It's definitely something crazy. But I'm gonna take
Facts.
it away from music for a minute, just to ask y'all, since you spoke about clothes, what's the last, I guess, freshest pickup you made? And I'm gonna start it off. I don't know if anyone saw, but I
I
did
did
get
peep.
the superstars. So I got the camo
Those are
superstars
fire, bro.
and the regular, white and black superstars. I had to flex the babe on the Ease World interview. But yeah,
No,
man, just
yeah.
before we get back into the music, what's the last freshest pickups y'all both made?
Man, you know what? I got that shit inside. I'll be right
All right, all right.
Damn.
Because I know you get
Honestly,
the vintage shit straight from Dave.
probably the Bape Cuddy
Yeah. Okay.
watch.
Okay.
This is actually a gift I got for my birthday.
Word.
Uh, shout out my girl, my little sister.
Hey, hey, hey.
But yeah, that's probably the last thing I've caught. Uh, got that in like one of the tees.
Yeah.
this old bounty hunter piece, man.
Oh yeah, that shit's
Okay.
wild.
Shit is sick. It's like this old you know the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Yeah.
It's like a flip on the comic book, man. This shit is
Damn.
this old this brand bounty hunter from Japan.
See?
It's like in that
From
same realm of
Japan.
like it's like in the same realm of like with Ego and like Undercover and like all them. Like,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And I'm starting to really get the full backstory on Nego, with skate thing graphics and all that. So like,
oh man,
Yeah,
Skate
you
Thing
know,
was the guy, bro. He was like
yeah,
Ego was like the dude who drew out the blueprints and like
yeah.
he gave it to Skate Thing. It was just like
Hmm.
because he was pumping out all the graphics and like that shit was just he needs his credit, man. Like Skate Thing is a big part of why Babe is like what it is.
Big facts, big facts. All right.
Hey,
So
straight from the source. Straight from the source.
what happened?
I said he getting straight to the source. You know the guy who designed it, drew it out.
Exactly. Exactly. Come on now. Come on now. Now, hey,
Love that shit.
getting back into music, man. What role did you play on Diptape 2, Don?
Oh man, bro, that shit was me and E were both really like hands on.
And hold
Coming
on.
up with
Did you spit a verse on there? Now that I'm thinking about it,
no, I don't think I did. Did I?
okay,
nah.
because
I had a song for the first one.
somebody was saying like, shout out Don T, Cook Up, and Skateboard E, or something like
Oh,
that.
that's
Oh,
her.
my man's Hersh over
Okay. Because that verse actually was like, nah, this nigga snapped. You snapped on that verse, my guy. You
here.
super snapped.
Yeah, he's a
I'm
monster.
like, all right. So y'all got the whole team out in LA, man. What y'all doing out there? Let me get a little backstory.
We just came out here to pretty much link with one of our homies out. His name's Boondag Garson. He signed to Def Jam. Like,
Okay.
put out a project recently. Super fire dude, like really cool guy. Man, honestly, kind of just to like
Get
put the
to
battery
fuck
in our back, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of
Yeah.
tap in out here and like get inspired. Kind of make
Got
as many
to.
connections as we can.
Got to. But yeah, man, I got sidetracked a little bit, but yeah, Dip Tape 2, man. So like definitely like for real, like let's get into your involvement. What did you really bring to the Dip Tape 2?
Man, so like I said, me and E are like we're really like hands on. Anytime we get in in that mode and like are working on something, we really like our hands on, bouncing off ideas back and forth. we decided like, man, we kind of want to do like we kind of wanted to every song to transition like they were like radio drops, like you were listening to like to the radio or something. So
Yeah.
it was kind of just like, oh man, it'd be cool if we could like do like a a DJ type sound, like
Yeah.
just with like effects and make it sound like we're aliens at some point.
Hey, because that first drop started off crazy. It reminded me of the Kanye spaceship, him talking to the spaceship on
oh yeah,
the graduation tour, the glow in the dark
That's
tour.
literally what we was talking about when
Hey.
we was like,
Get it, man. Like, yeah, see, like,
because I'm like, I don't know if they took this from somewhere else, because it's a long time since I listened to those, specific tour instrumentals that he made. But I know he had like a thing where he was talking to the spaceship. So I'm hearing it first track. I'm like, oh, nah, y'all got it. Y'all got it.
It's funny that you said that, like you said that, man, because that was literally a direct reference. Because
yeah,
he
bro.
put out the Can't Tell Me Nothing mixtape before he put out Graduation, and Can't Tell Me Nothing mixtape had a bunch of snippets that eventually ended up to be on Graduation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we decided like, oh, let's like when we do the radio drops, let's like put some of the beats from 2006 in the background.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I mean? Kind of just like, and me just, I pretty much like put all that shit together on that felt, man. Like me and he just bounced the ideas back and forth, and we would just, we finished the dip tape in like 8 hours straight. We were in the studio for like 7 hours or something like that.
The day before, yeah, like finishing it up. That shit was crazy. That's actually for the first one we had we pulled up on my homie Javi, who's like my engineer.
Yeah.
So he was like working on shit, and then I had Trevino pull up with his laptop so he could work on the drops. So he was working on shit at the same time, and then Cook Up was in that bitch too, like working on shit. So it was literally like three engineers like
going crazy.
Like, yeah.
The dip tapes are like always fun to work on just because like that's for like everybody.
Hey man, and you talk about engineers. What happened with this Diptape 2, man? Because we know 420 release, end of the day. Hey man, nothing dropped. I'm still waiting on mixes.
You know what? I'm gonna be as honest. As possible, bro. Like it's literally sometimes we set dates for ourselves that like we don't meet on the exact time, but we try to get it done.
You know what I think it was too, man? Like Javi, who was like the engineer, he is in Tennessee.
Yeah.
So it was like kind of hard to like kind of like tell him how I want certain mixes. You know what I mean? So like
it's just like really back and forth, like the emails and stuff. So
yeah. Sometimes I slow stuff down.
Yeah, like sometimes times don't sync up. It's just like harder to try to get things on time when it's like, there's distance.
Were you recording back at Fort Knox for Diptape 2, or were you
nah
in the crib with it?
I was in the crib actually.
A lot of crib sessions for that one, man.
So I had got my laptop stolen last year, or I kind of lost it, but then it got stolen. This is some head ass shit. So, but I didn't get a new one till earlier this year, like let's say like February, March.
Yeah.
So as soon as I got my laptop, I like started recording everything.
Okay.
I had some stuff already like pre-recorded, like with somebody else that I was recording with. So, but like, yeah.
Hey, so you got another album coming? Did we hear any snippets on this Diptape 2?
Yep. Dream on the intro.
Okay.
Snippet.
Okay. Because I did hear you keep mentioning Dream On, and you said Dream On was coming. So that's the name of the next project.
Yeah, that's the name of the next project, Dream On.
All right.
And
we got a timeline for that, or are you just working on it?
We just working on it right now.
That one, we're kind of like, we don't want to like set like a date. It's like,
yeah, you can't rush it.
Super like
trying to have that one be like really like we trying to really step it up with that one.
Okay.
Like,
this one's kind of we're like really.
But it's not gonna sound like 2006 or like anything from the Diptape really. That's what I'm saying. Like 2000, I feel like 2006 was like a album that like we me and him always wanted to make, but didn't know we could make until we actually started making the songs.
Yeah.
And then like it's dope, but I also want to keep like exploring like sonically, you know what I mean? Like I want to just like stick to that sound.
Facts.
And I feel like Dream On is, you'll be able to tell for sure.
Okay.
Kind of like tapping into everything now. It's just kind of like
I know,
like Afrojack type beat, like
hey. Nah, I was gonna say, I know y'all talking about elevation and everything, and I did mention Andrew Barber earlier, but I feel like I gotta shout him out again because he helping you get some shine out here. How's it feel to be included on his playlist, the New Chicago?
That shit's wild, bro. It's crazy that like it's wild because I used to be on Fake Shore Drive, like looking at shit, you know what I mean?
All day.
Like just being from Chicago, like if you're from Chicago and you make music, you want, that's like one of the people that you want to like fuck with your shit.
Yeah.
And it's pretty bugged that he like fucks with us. Like he's like followed me and shit too, so it's pretty wild, man.
In the Chicago music scene, it's definitely levels, right? Definitely levels.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, man. Cause I seen that and I was like, damn. So explain to us, man, how did that change how did that change things for you? Because a lot of times, you see a lot of people be like, I gotta get on this playlist. But from your perspective as someone who's actually making the music, what does getting on that playlist mean for you? Like, how have you seen that affect your streams, plays, sales?
That shit, them playlists definitely have a huge part in the numbers, bro. Because just that's the only playlist like that I've been playlisted on Apple Music, and that shit be running your shit up, bro.
Okay.
So like, I'm trying to figure out how to like tap into that, like get playlists more on like Spotify and shit also, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's a good start.
Like, yeah, bro.
Nah, hey man, we talk about the playlist and what it can do, and we know that you got the next project coming. But now that some things are starting to loosen up and people are able to, walk around more freely, are you getting back on these shows? Because I know you was a monster with the shows. That's what Cam like. He first started off when he introduced me. He was like, "Yo, this dude be killing the shows. People show up."
Bro, man, yeah, bro. I've been trying, like, I'm trying to get back out there. Like,
we miss that shit so much, man. I know everybody misses show going to
yeah.
show. Like that shit is just like,
and we all miss it. We all miss it.
Bro, it's like there's nothing like better than just like forgetting about everything you got going on, man, and just like going to the show and like letting it all. Just not worrying about shit, man. You just it's a moment.
Big facts. Big facts.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Man, we need that. We need that back. Like we need like shows.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy because right before COVID, I feel like that's when I was like starting to like do more. Like the shows were starting to like progress and like be bigger, you know what I mean? Like the last few shows I did was the last like big one was like the Made in Tokyo. I opened for Made in Tokyo Bottom Lounge.
Okay, yeah,
like, that shit was like, so I was trying to get on more shit like that. And then like COVID happened.
True.
So I'm definitely trying to start doing that though.
Hell yeah.
Out here hating.
Hey, well, they say COVID in the weed still. COVID, how I ink deals. Hey man, and let me shout out Chewbacca, bro, because I don't think people understand. Like So Beach Jesus was the group he was in, correct? All right. So I definitely know him because I was speaking to Kim and I was like, I know this guy. He was in a group. I spoke to him like this and that. But like you blessed me with being able to be on a track with him because I definitely listened to his music when he was in that group. I definitely knew, he worked at Juggernaut and stuff like that. So he definitely ran in circles that I was able to talk to him just here and there a few times. And every time I just said, hey, bro, I rock with what you're doing. And I never in my mind thought like, oh, I'm about to be on a track with homie. I just looked up and I'm like, Chewbacca, okay, that's a new name. But when I finally seen him, I was like, yo, that's raw. So that's one thing,
Yeah,
man. The dip tape out here blessing people, bro. Cause that was a dope moment for me. I was like, hell yeah. Like that shit is
yeah.
hard.
That's like another thing too, is getting like people together, because
Yeah.
everybody that's on the dip tape is like somebody, it's somebody that we feel understands what we trying to do, you know what I mean?
Facts.
And just like the fact that we was able to get people from that didn't know each other together on one thing is dope.
And shout out Lip too, man. I know he's holding it down. I definitely did a show or two with him and Cam out in Joliet. Those were the days.
He
Hey,
actually just hit me up last
yeah.
night. He's out here.
Okay, shit.
My
He's
link with
got
him. So
y'all got a link, man. Get some work
yeah.
in. But that brings me to another question. Are we gonna see any more visuals? We gonna see any more videos?
Yeah, definitely. Um, I know. I don't have anything that's like gonna come out probably like soon, but we definitely gonna be working on some shit
Okay.
in the next like couple months.
Cause that one video you did, now correct me, was it over a Skepta beat? Or you just took the idea from a Skepta song or a Skepta video?
It was a Skepta beat. It was
Okay.
the That's Not Me remix.
Yeah.
The video they did for that was literally just like them green screen over like
Yeah, one of them like because I know that's like like London culture to kind of like have that pirate radio feel, just a DJ and then the rapper. So when y'all
yeah.
did that, I was like, nah, y'all really tapping into this culture, bro.
My man green screened himself on a green screen. Kind of crazy.
Hey, but I rocked with that, man. I rocked with that. So we
Thank you,
definitely looking forward. So we know that you got a project coming soon, Dream On. Don, what do you got coming soon?
Oh
What's on the
man,
docket for you?
I'm working on I'm working on my album, bro. I'm kind of like tapping into like playing with my voice and stuff, man. Like I'm singing on this one
Okay.
and fully producing the whole thing. And, right now, the name is called Her Dark Secret. And
All right.
it's gonna be like a narrative thing. I'm trying to do like a short film for it and everything. So yeah. I
Hey,
don't
I'm
know when
rocking
that's
with it.
coming, but it's in the works.
Nah, I
Nah,
gotta.
you over there harmonizing, man? Come on.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to, I'm trying to get on my Charlie Wilson on this one, man.
Let's go.
I'm
Let's
trying.
go.
I'm gonna see how it works out for me. So I'm
Hey
gonna try to get it
man,
as right as possible.
and let me keep asking about the crew. What Hirsch got coming? What does he have
Oh
anything on
man,
the docket?
yes sir. He
'Cause I'm
I
tapped in
guess
after
all I
that
can
verse,
say.
bro. He snapped.
Oh man, nah, he really talking about it. He loves mixing hard drums with like really like pretty like chords, like real jazz chords, like 7 type chords.
Yeah.
And with like just really gutter ass like hard knocking like the scrunch face drums. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna try to make that project feel like
Okay,
that.
man. Well, hey man, we looking forward to it. We looking forward to your project. We looking forward to E's project. We looking forward to Hirsch project. We just looking forward to everything. So man, thank you for sitting down with me. It was a
Thank you,
pleasure,
bro.
man, getting to know you better, getting to get some insight on the Guala Boys, getting
Yes,
insight
sir.
on the Dip Tape projects and everything. And every time we have an artist on here, we like to end the episode off with a song. What track of yours, Ease, would you like to have playing at the end of your episode?
Probably probably Cool Boy.
Cool Boy?
Cool Boy.
Okay, I got you. I'm a link that. The link for Diptape 2 should be below. And fuck it, let's throw Diptape 1 below and 2006 below.
Okay,
we're gonna throw Don's information below so you can link with him and tap in. We're gonna throw Hirsch down below so you can link in and tap in with him. And in these final few minutes, man, I mean we went over freshest pickups, but both of y'all, give me your top brand right now. What's the top brand for you right now that somebody should tap in with if they haven't already? If you were gonna put somebody on, let me phrase it like that. If you're gonna put somebody on to some dip, some drip, what's the brand that you're putting them on first?
That's a good question.
If I had to put somebody, if I had the platform, like just man.
You know, it's like your little brother's first day of high school or something. You going through your class to hand him something like, yo, you gotta get into this. You gotta wear this.
And he gotta be fresh. He gotta be right.
You know?
You gotta be right, yeah.
One of them outfits you're gonna lay out for them the day before.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, like I gotta say, and I hate to be that guy, but like I'm kind of making this shit called phase 1 right now.
All right.
It's like really inspired by like my favorite like comic book artists. Like,
okay.
Like
you know that. Hey, that ain't out of the realm. That ain't out of the realm. You know, I put some merch together for myself sometimes, and I always try to put people on to what I think is fresh and shit like that. And I was definitely about to ask earlier if Eve's got any merch for himself coming out soon, but
yeah, man. That's all. Like we're working on like the whole package. You know what I mean? So that's definitely in there.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably say like Human Made.
All right.
That's like, I feel like people know about it, but they don't really know about it.
Yeah, it's still very authentic, you know, because other brands, you see people buying in, right? And they might not be totally up on the actual history or the motivation or anything. You know, you might see somebody buy a whole lot and then it'll be like, yo, fam, you know, you're not really rocking this right, or I could tell it's not in you like that. But when you see someone rocking Human Made, you know that they know their thing, because the only people rocking it right now are those who know. But yeah, thank you for sitting down with us, man. Thank you for putting us up on some game. This episode will be out Monday. I'm gonna give everybody the links and everything. Cool Boy is playing. Diptape 1, 2, 2006 is out now. Dream On coming soon. Koala Boys for life. My dog. All right,
y'all be safe out there, man.
You too.
Love.
Yo, Ease World, what up? It's Andrew Barber. I'm just checking in. Trying to get that Diptape 2. Let me get an early copy, man. Let me hold that.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Goddamn, all my shit is from Japan. Do my dance, do my happy dance. Then I hop up in my ship, and I'm with my chick. Yeah, she too legit. Snap a flick, kick my board and flip. Never catch me slip, I'm too slick. She say I'm too dip. Yeah, I'm in this bitch. Yeah, I hit the switch, look something like a glitch. I do my tricks, got a bag of tricks. Tryna stack my chips, so help me God. Shoot my shot, I switch, while I never miss. I'm with the stars, then pull up on Mars. I ain't gonna fall, I'm about to trip. Acid on my lip, beeper on my hip, babe on my clip. The future click on futuristic shit like flying cars. Technologic starred, Andy Warhol art. The cyberpunks in the cyber truck, sell it out the trunk, pull every stunt. tryna run, we tryna have some fun. My girl a gun, that's a 9+1. I'm the chosen one, can't you see? That's just how it be when you fuck with the fleet. Ain't no beneath, only thing beneath the stars under my feet. I'm in a dream, yeah, we hold it down. The futuristic teams been on the street, going undefeated. Trevino on the beat, scoring the scene, and it's starring me. I got the role I lead, I got the keys to the doors I see, get where I need to be. I got a jet, I'm the one that's next. All up in the Nexus, got a jet in a private jet that feels just like the Jetsons. Camo vest, heights up on my chest, waiting on baguettes, make camo vest. Like it ain't no sweat, life ain't never stressy through the specs. See it through the glass, Guala boy gon' spaz, I'm late for class. I ain't got no pass, I was in my bag, look Guala back. Paper on my caps, like really ain't no cap. I never have, and I never will. Tell me what's the deal, yo, how you feel? To the Batmobile, get the cash and pill, it's vacuum seal. 06 bundle pack, had to bring it back, now bring it back.